everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Annalisa from Creative Curious Learning and Living, and welcome to Curiosity Month. All month long, I am bringing you Curious George themed videos or how I spark curiosity in my homeschool. So definitely follow along if you're interested and need some ideas how to spark curiosity, creativity, and make learning fun in your homeschool. Also, Curious George, the first book was published in 1941 on September 17th. So that is Curiosity Day, but I take this one step further and bring you Curiosity Month. I have shared Curious George themed sensory bins, and today I am sharing a look inside these Curious George learning books that I picked up a few years ago. We have been using them slowly in our homeschool, and I haven't really got my kids to write in them. We've just been talking through them so we can keep on reusing them. But I'm going to show you inside because when I was first picking these up, I wanted to see inside before I purchased them. So maybe this video will help you. So let's go ahead and look at the different ones that I have, and then I will show you a little bit inside. So I have this Learning with Curious George Pre-K Math. And it also does say down here, bonus, games at curiousgeorge.com. I need to check that out. So Learning with Curious George Pre-K Reading. I feel like depending on where your kid is, these would be good for kindergarten as well. And then this one is Learning with Curious George Kindergarten Reading. I definitely want to go ahead and do some of these with my daughter. And then I have this bigger, thicker one, grade 1, ages 6 to 7, Curious George Adventures in Learning. Then there is the grade pre-K, ages 4-5, Curious George Adventures in Learning, and it is a story-based workbook. Has alphabet and phonics, reading readiness, speaking and listening, counting to 20, addition and subtraction, shapes, patterns, measurements, science, social and emotional. So some of these could go further. Maybe your kid is not ready for this in pre-K, or age 5, they are kindergarten, so you could keep this in kindergarten, or maybe even use this for grade 1. And then there is also grade K, so kindergarten, age 5-6, Curious George Adventures in Learning, and similar things. So I have this one here. Let's go ahead and look at this one first. So it is story-based. I'm not going to show you all of the book, but just kind of give you a glimpse into what it is. So you got these stories, and then it asks some questions down below about the story. So just really, really fun. And then some little worksheets about the story. What letter do you put in here? Really basic spelling prompts and learning. Taking the Curious George books a little bit further. So yeah, all little stories, and then some activities to go along with those stories. George shares, soft or loud sounds. Love this. Lots of different stories and activities within the book. So this just gives you a little bit of an idea of what is actually in these books. So that is that one. Let's go ahead and look at the pre-K, age 4 to 5. So similar, let's go to the beginning. You have your story, some questions down below, and then some activities. And then it also has this little like chart, like, you did it. I can write the letters D and E. So like giving the kids encouragement. I really, really like that. And more activities and a lot of stories in here. Lots and lots of activities. Just building on what you learned from previous years, and some coloring areas. And starting to write letters. Some more encouragement. So that is the 4, 5, and then 5, 6. So you would, if you were going to do these in order, you do this one first, and then this one, and then this is the grade 1 one. These are the only ones I've been able to find or have hunted down. I don't know if they do go higher. I could definitely look into that, but same idea. Story based, you got your story, and then some worksheets to go along with that, more activities. I love that you can talk through the story and bring it to life and with learning. And then the encouragement page, the stories, activities, and it just kind of keeps going with different stories and different activities. So many different ways to learn in these books, and I love that. Bringing learning together and making it fun. And then there is this one, Learning with Curious George, Kindergarten Reading. So these are from the Learning Company. And this one has a lot of different activities in here. Beginning letters, mazes. Focuses on certain letters, so G, gumballs, grapes, grass. Draw a line from the letter G to things whose name begins with the G sound. So don't think the car goes with it. So there's like one item that does not belong, or a couple items. And then writing practice. You could definitely take these out and put them into a dry erase sleeve as well if you wanted to reuse them or laminate them. I think that would be super cool. And simple writing prompts. Right, so that one's super simple. Then we have Learning with Curious George Pre-K Reading. So this one talks about clouds here at the beginning, and then some more letter tracing, lots of letter tracing and little activities. So this one looks like it's mostly letter tracing at the beginning, and then a few activities, and then a little thing about camping, early writing skills. So showing your kids how to write if that's something they need to work on, and tracing different shapes. Some mazes. And lots of letter tracing. And the last book that we have, or that I have, is this one, Learning with Curious George Pre-K Math. So you have the numbers to trace, the numbers to count and recognize, and just different activities with numbers and shapes. So the basic math concepts learned maybe in preschool or kindergarten, wherever your kid is at. Some little stories and some activities with colors. Ooh, this one looks really fun. And talking about these shapes. So that is all of the Curious George learning workbooks that I have, and a quick flip through and a quick look at them. I hope this was helpful to you. And if you can find these, they are super, super fun and a great learning tool to add something different and something fun in, especially if you love Curious George like us. So thank you so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. And don't forget to check out the playlist for all of the other Curious George theme videos or how I spark curiosity in my homeschool and how I am doing that this year. All right, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.